All right. So, name of the group, Bullish Momentum Traders. This is going to be a short video. I have a meeting that I'm about to get on here shortly, and I need to also go and pick up my vehicle from the mechanic. So, uh, but this is for the recap for May 5th, 2026. Um, so, in the Discord group, I did add some, where is it? Uh, So intraday explosiveness ranking. So uh, I'll leave that just for the people who join the Discord. So and in some of these later videos, I'll start posting the Discord link, and you'll be able to check out a lot of these tabs and everything like that. Uh, One of these videos, I'll go over the group. Um, I'm thinking of rearranging some of these folders and changing some things up, uh, but we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into what we saw today. So I missed the trade this morning. I was getting out the shower, ended up waking up late, jumping in the shower, and by the time I got out the shower, I was like, well, I could just wait until 9 o'clock Central. It's my time, so that's about an hour ago. So it's 10:18 now. So I said I could just wait until 9 o'clock and then look at the charts since I got in the shower late. And so then when I came to the charts, when I sat down, I saw that the move had already happened at like 8:33. Uh, Again, I'm in Central Time, so 8:33 my time would be 9:33 New York. That would be 3 minutes after market open for those people who are new to trading. So, but this is what I saw here, right? Price is above the Bollinger Band, above the Bollinger Band, above the Bollinger Band, above the Bollinger Band. This is the 1 hour chart here on these. These are only four tickers that I trade as of right now. Currently, this is QQQ, SPY. So QQQ is the NASDAQ 100. SPY is the S&P 500. DIA is the US 30 or Dow Jones, and IWM is the Russell 2000. So these are the only four tickers that I'm trading at the moment. Um, and so if we come over here to QQQ, starting at the hour, all right. So yesterday we had a down move here, and then an Asian session consolidation uh, at London Open. We had a gap up, and then this blue box is the 1 hour London org, and so price is above that org. It's also above the Bollinger Band, and that's on the 1 hour. So based on that, I'm looking for buys for the day. Looking at the 30-minute, here's that consolidation right here that we're looking for. If we drop down to 15, we can see it better. Where's my, move some stuff around here. All right, so here's that consolidation right there. That is during the London session. Okay, we can see that price broke out in London, consolidated again, and then here it is, New York, it broke out. So this would be a push up from, let's see here. This would be a push up from London, right? Then we had the, see this channel right here. We had this right here, that channel. We had another push up, and we had channel, and then we had another push up. Okay? So now we're back in uh, another range of what we're in right now currently. So base, I'm sorry, rally, base, rally, base, rally, right? So our push-ups, I mean, it's a small rally, right? Just one leg. It's a push, push. It's not some massive rally like, something like this. We have 4 candles pushing up. Um, it's not just like a rally like this over here where it's, pushing up over a week or so. It could turn into something like that, but as of right now, what we're looking at is, much smaller moves for daily entries. So go down 15, push up, uh, consolidation, push up, consolidation, push up, consolidation. All right. And so then go to the 1 minute. And so this is right before market open. We have this consolidation zone here. Price is just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. And then we get a good push out the box right here at 833. That should have been an entry. Uh, Remember that the bias was bullish on the day. And so what I did, and I know better, right? I missed this move. If I was sitting here and looking at the charts at the time that it happened, look at the volume here. It's still in the box. Good volume. Candle is kind of conflicting where you have sellers pushing price down, but it's still closed bullish. And so then here you have, scoop this over here. Here you have good volume at 833 and a good strong candle. So that would have been the entry. It's above the Bollinger Band. The MA is blue or green, whatever color you choose for your bullish candles or bullish momentum. But the volume and the candle are in alignment with each other. So that's an entry there. You got a doji here. After the doji, you get good volume, a good candle. That would be a scale in opportunity there. Push up. Uh, you have another good volume candle, and you really don't have anything to work off of. So you're just kind of holding your hands, sitting on your hands, and you're waiting. Now, this strong candle here is what we call an engulfing candle. Uh, Volume barely clipped the moving average here. And so they're not quite in alignment just because volume is stronger on the candle before. So this is smaller volume, but a bigger candle. They're not in alignment. I would wait in this case to see what the next candle does. And so in this instance, the next candle formed bullish. And so we're still in the uptrend. We're above the moving average. I'm sorry, we're above the Bollinger Band here. And so we're still pushing up, looking at volume on each candle. Strong volume here, strong candle. You could take that as another entry. Then pull back, pull back. Look at volume. It eclipsed the moving average. Good strong candle. Take that as another entry if you want to scale in. And so these are scaling opportunities. This is how I see the market. This is what I'm looking for. Price is pushing up some more. Got a doji. With that doji, we're looking at volume again. Candles, volume, volume, volume. Strong volume here. We have a bullish candle. We have sellers stepping in here. And so instead of sellers stepping in so strongly, touching the top of the Bollinger Band, the next candle goes bullish. So we're still holding. And then bearish pressure steps in and eclipses the moving average on the volume. And so then we have, I guess you could say they are in alignment in a sense, just because the volume isn't as strong as the open, right? It's not as strong as some of these other moves on volume. But I guess you could say that they're in alignment with each other. And then looking at volume, okay, now we're back inside the Bollinger Bands. And so we could be on our way to taking an exit here shortly if it crosses below the Bollinger Band. We tap the bottom side, push back up, still looking at volume. Candles are still pushing. We're back outside of that. You could take another entry there if you'd like. And so we're still moving. Volume, bottom, volume is stronger here. This candle closes on the opposite side of the Bollinger Band. So this will be the exit right here. All right. Now, looking at this, let's see what this move would have been. So this is your entry here. You want your stop on the opposite side of the Bollinger Band. And so you can put it right at the Bollinger Band if you like. You can target the bottom of this candle here. This is $125 stop. I'd be more inclined to put my stop right here. So that's $93. And then for the move up, you're looking at that's a 2.3. So that would be $215 if you had taken that trade all the way. Or if you just did a 2-to-1 on 93, uh, we can make that 186. And that gives you a 2-to-1. And you would have been out of this trade in, let's see how many minutes that would have been. So from here, that's your entry and the exit. You would have been in this trade 10 minutes and made $86. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 86. Let me see what this is. $181 is what you would have made, looks like. So 181 to $186, somewhere around there, right? Now, what I did, and knowing that going against my rules and everything, we're back in this consolidation. We had already clipped on the bottom side. So what I said was, if it breaks out of the box, I'll take a sell. We consolidated. It took it broke out the box, and then it messed around and looking at volume. That was strong volume where it broke out the box, broke out the consolidation. Volume is still elevated above the moving average, but this is a doji candle. Uh, Volume is still elevated, and we got buyers stepping in here, pushing price back up. And for some reason, I took a trade, I believe, on the 5-minute chart. Was it five? 5-minute chart was here. No, maybe it was one. Somewhere around here, I took a trade. I think I said if price had eclipsed this doji, I would jump in. I think it popped down, it popped back up, it popped down again, and then popped back up, and then it started going back, uh, pulling back. It dropped again, real strong volume here. I think I scaled into the position. Um, and so again, this isn't trading. This is a hope and a prayer because I'm going against my initial bias of bullish. If I was bullish when I first came in, rarely do I ever change my bias in the middle of the trading day. If I'm gonna be bullish, I'm gonna be bullish for the whole day. And if I see any sales, I'm not gonna take them. I shouldn't take them. But in this instance, I did take it, and that was just basically out of FOMO. This trade did go into profit about 4%. That was it. And then it turned around and hit my stop loss, right? So I exited the trade. Go over here to the Discord. This was the Qs. So right here, I said I'm taking the trade today because I missed the move at the open. Original bias was bullish. FOMO set in, tried to force a put, which is a sell to the downside. If it only touched 4% gains and then headed back in the direction of my original bias, I know better and did it anyway, self-sabotage. And so if you look at the timestamps on this, got in the trade. Let's see. I scaled into the trade. So 914, 915, scaled in. First entry, scale in. It lost more than 20%, 923, and then I exited the trade right after. So I'm not waiting 10 minutes to see if it's going to play out or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and take my loss. And then by me scaling in, I scaled in at a higher price. And so it ended up making my loss even bigger, right? Because now not only do I have one contract, I have two contracts that I'm in now. So that's twice the risk, twice the exposure, right? And so we go over here to daily wins and losses. Same narrative. And then this is basically showing I had two contracts right here, two contracts. And I went ahead and exited those two contracts. And so 75 cents is where I got out from 116 entries, 75 cents, because originally this was 109. So I exited at 75 cents on the two contracts, went ahead and took the loss. It's a 35% loss on the 116 price point. And if I go over here to my journal, 109 is what I got in initially. Then when I got into that second position, it went up to 116. So I end up losing. Uh, well, that doesn't quite match. So, but I end up taking a loss on it because from the 116, and then I got out at 75. So 75, that's the 35% loss right there. And instead of that being a high, that would be the low of where I got out, right? So 35% loss on that, but it went into profit only 4 cents while I was in it. When I was looking at it, it only went as high as $1.13, and then it started dropping. And so as of right now, this contract is at 52 cents, 50, 55 cents. Um, and so 55 cents on that, that's saying that it would have been a $51 loss just on one contract. If and I had two contracts, so then right here, 53 cents, $53, two contracts, that's $106 that I would have lost. Instead, I only lost $81. So I cut my losers early. And then when I do have a winner, I'll try and let that winner run, so that I can maximize my profit earning potential. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we at with it. So that's two losses. Go over to the journal. Two losses. 2 days in a row. I will not be trading tomorrow. On Wednesday, I do have a doctor's appointment, so there will be no recap for tomorrow on Wednesday, May 5th, May 6th. So, all right. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to what I got going on. I appreciate all the love and support, and just being able to share what I got going on with you guys. All right. So, talk to you later. Peace.